I am your host, Kenny Polcari, and once again, it is a pleasure for me to be here. And today we're going to be talking to Tony Sagami. Now, many of you may or may not know Tony, but if you don't know him, he is a man you need to understand and know. He is the premier technology analyst here at White's Ratings. And he's one of the few analysts, tech analysts, that really can help you in both up and down markets, right? He's been named Portfolio Manager of the Year twice by Thomson Financial. So it's always a pleasure for me to have this conversation with Tony and learn about what's happening in the markets and what he's thinking about as the next potential blockbuster move in technology. So, Tony, thank you very much for joining us. It's always a pleasure. And you know, I love when you and I have these conversations.
Well, you know, Kenny, I am a legend in my own mind. So let's get into it.
Yes, you are. So let's talk about this for a minute. Tell us, listen, the market has gotten off to a great start this year, right? We see double-digit returns in 3 of the 5 indexes, right? We see it in the NASDAQ, the transports, and the Russell, all up better than double digits. The S&P close behind it, up 8%, with the Dow kind of lagging at only up 3%, which makes some sense because the 3 that are up double digits absolutely got slaughtered in 22. But I think the sense is now that there's going to be this new outlook in 23. So talk to us a little bit about that.
Well, I'm glad you brought up what happened in 2022, because I got a graphic here I want to share with you. And it shows, look at the far right. It shows how often we have 2 down years in a row. See, it's only a 9% occurrence when you have a 1 down year followed by another down year. So We're talking about a pretty rare event. And so if you got to hang your hat on something, you know, history is a very good thing to look at. So we're in very good shape for 2023. And remember the January effect? We used to talk about that a lot.
Yeah.
You know, the SP was up 6.2% in the month of January alone. And the saying goes, as goes January, so goes the rest of the year. Right, Kenny?
That's exactly what it says. And so if that happens, then we should be setting up for a very good year. I think there's a couple of things that might cause some bumps in the road just ahead of us, but I too am bullish on as we move through the year and then into the second half and end of the year. I think it's actually going to be a great year. And you can see that in a range of sectors that are way outperforming. Again, Tony, it's those sectors that have gotten really beaten up in 22 are the ones that are way outperforming. Disruptive tech, which was down 70% last year with Kathy Woods, is now up nearly 35% so far, and we're 6 weeks into the year.